Hello again. I'm going to be doing something today, and I haven't ever tried this before, so you guys will be witnessing how it turns out right there, right along with me for the first time. So let's cross our fingers and hope it turns out beautiful. This is an 8x10 canvas. You can get them anywhere, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart. And I'm gonna be trying to apply vinyl to it, heat transfer vinyl. You can put adhesive vinyl on these. I've tried that before, and it stuck pretty good. I actually have an example I'll show you of the adhesive vinyl that I have put on the same size canvas actually. It says bless our nest, and I even added a little flower, and this one turned out pretty cool. The adhesive vinyl goes on and it stays. I've had this, I think I did this last year sometime, and you can tell that it's that adhesive shiny vinyl. But today I'm going to be trying heat transfer, which you will need either an iron or a heat press, and I'm gonna try to apply it to this plain white canvas. So I cut out a design on my Cricut machine, which you could see back there, and I'm gonna get my design ready and weed out the vinyl, and then we're gonna try to apply it to the canvas and see how it turns out. All right, so I got my canvas and my pieces of vinyl ready. I'm working with purple, blue, and this glittery silver. And like I said, I have to weed out the design really quick, which just basically means we are getting rid of all of the negative space around our design that we don't need. I haven't done any Cricut tutorials yet because there's just so many out there, and I can find a Cricut tutorial for you guys on how to weed vinyl if you need information on how to do that. It's really very simple. Some people think it's fun, so you'll probably hear my little one in the background. She's coming to investigate. Okay, so I went ahead and weeded all of the parts of my design. It's gonna say talk crafty to me, and I got a couple of little glittery silver pieces in there too. Maybe you can see that. And I'm not sure how hot your iron or your heat press has to be. Like I said, this is the first time I'm trying it, so I'm just going to start it off at 305, which is what I normally heat press shirts at, which are 100% cotton, and so is your canvas. So we're gonna see if that works out okay. I hope it does. And I got some Teflon sheets for protection. These ones are, they're multi-use, but they only last a few hundred uses or so. It's not a permanent one. And I'm going to use that to protect the canvas from getting any burns. So let me turn the camera around so you can see the heat press a little better and see how this turns out. So here is my design. And I just placed the pieces on there just to see where I want it on my canvas. And like I said, I have my heat press set to 305, and so let me just take a few of the overlapping pieces off and do piece by piece, and we're gonna see how this turns out. So I'm putting these two pieces on there, and I'm gonna put on my Teflon sheet just to protect the canvas from getting burned. And I'm gonna close the lid. And I'm not gonna press down too hard because I don't know how well it's gonna adhere at first. Let's see, it's been on there 10 seconds. Let's see if 10 seconds did the trick. I'm gonna gently lift it up. No, it didn't come off at all. So let's see, might have to adjust my top lid, make it a little higher up because I don't think it's closing too good on there. So let me adjust that. So I adjusted my lid a little bit to the heat press so that the canvas fits under there, and it's going for 20 seconds so far. We're gonna let it go the whole 25. All right, let's see. Like I said, I haven't ever done this before, so you guys are witnessing how this turns out for the first time. And well, it looks like it's trying to stick. What I think we need to do is it needs more pressure. So I'm gonna have to find something like a something to hold the back of the canvas up from the back. That way when the heat press shuts down on it, it's applying that pressure really well. So let's see if I can find a cushion for underneath my canvas. Okay, so I'm using a rolled up shirt, actually. I have a lot of shirts lying around that I use to make shirts with this heat press, and I rolled it up so that it creates a cushion, like a pillow, underneath my canvas. So that way, when I put the canvas shell down, it will be able to apply enough pressure underneath. And we're gonna see how that works. All right, here we go again. Third time's the charm. And again, it fluctuates. Sometimes the temp will go a degree or two higher than what you set it at. So I don't think it's registering that I have the lid shut now because it's got so much thickness in there, it isn't completely shut. So I think it's probably been about a good 10 seconds. Let's check it and see if it's sticking now that we applied better pressure to the canvas. Gently peel. You're gonna peel your adhesive paper away, and let's see. Well, that time it worked out pretty good. I think that adding that pressure, the cushion underneath to get more pressure out of it, definitely helped. So I'm gonna apply the rest of my design here. If I can get it straight. Something wrong with my eyeballs, I guess. We got our little glittery pieces on each side. Okay, put your Teflon sheet back on. And I'm gonna count 10 seconds. Oh, this time it's counting for me. If you're not sure about your temperature, it's always good to start the temperature lower or at a temperature that you're comfortable with, and then do 10-second increments just to check to make sure that your material that you're pressing on is not getting damaged from the heat. All right, and I got one more little design to add, a piece to the design. Now that I know that it's doing pretty good at the 305 temperature at 25 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and let this go for a full 25 seconds. And I'm adding a little bit more pressure. I would say it's between medium and hard pressure to make sure that our vinyl really sticks to the canvas. All right, let's see how it turned out. Okay, that turned out pretty good. It's on there pretty good. Well, this piece right here is coming up just a tad. Maybe I can adjust my cushion a little bit and press that one spot a little bit better. You gotta work with what you got sometimes. So if you don't have a heat press pillow, which is what you would normally use for adding a cushion underneath your material to get that added pressure that you need, you could always use a rolled up towel, or like I just used a shirt. I just used what I had in my craft room at the moment, and that works just fine as well if you can't go out and buy you a heat press pillow just yet. And I think that helped lay that piece down much better. So this turned out really cute. I'll get a little close up of it. It's stuck on there pretty good. I love this. I love how it turned out. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more projects with heat transfer vinyl on canvases because it turned out really amazing. I have some ideas for my oldest daughter's room and my oldest son's room that I want to do on some canvas boards and put up in their room. So I'm kind of excited that this worked out. And I used glitter HTV and I used regular stretch HTV, and both have stuck really good at that temperature and at that time. Like I said, I did little 10-second increments just to be sure that it was sticking good and that I wasn't damaging the canvas, and it held up perfectly. I love it. So hopefully you guys try it and it turns out beautiful. And if you want to share what you made, definitely tag me or send it to me or put it in the comments, because I'd love to be able to see what you guys made. And we'll be back again with another project soon. Thank you guys for tuning in and sharing, because I know a couple of you have already shared some videos. So this one was definitely fun, and this was the first time I tried a project like this with the canvas. I think my next one is going to be heat transfer vinyl on wood, because I heard you can do that as well. So I'm going to try and find an idea that I want to do and make a wooden sign with heat transfer vinyl next. So look out for that video soon.